I promise you don't know the majority of these Minecraft facts, because I definitely didn't before this video. Tell me how many you knew in the comments, and don't lie. Also, scroll down and subscribe. Thanks. In multiplayer, if a creeper is attacked by another player, and the other player runs out of sight, it does not attack any other player. It just looks sad. Like it wanted to play, but you just ran off. Bless its little heart. When making an Enderman invisible using potion effects, their eyes remain visible because the eyes and the body are separate entities according to the game's code, which is kind of cool, but also scary at the same time. Man, when you think about it, Minecraft is actually kind of scary sometimes. Piglin sounds were made by blending sounds of a Swedish domestic pig known as a Linderodsvin, which is genuinely the best news I've heard since my Discord server compared me to Nikola Tesla, Dream, and Mr. Beast. Link in the description, by the way. To create the in-game sounds for pandas and dolphins, Mojang Studios' lead sound designer, Samuel Aberg, went to Guangzhou, China, to record real-life pandas and actual dolphins, which is really authentic. Good job, Samuel. I respect your commitment. In the 6th episode of The Secrets of Minecraft, it was jokingly revealed that the warden's personal names were Jonathan and William, depending on the scene in which he was encountered. Similar to how the player, the Ender Dragon, and the Wither all have personal names. Do you know them? The player's is obviously Steve, but the Ender Dragon's actually called Gene. And the Wither's joke name is apparently, get this, Simmons. Bet you didn't know that, did you? On the topic of the Wither, if the Wither is damaged by the Void, a bit like this, it undergoes a severe technical failure and frantically attempts to fire blue skulls all over the place. It's hilarious to see such a fearsome mob act like a complete fool for fun. Am I a bad person? The Ally and the Vex are intended to be sworn enemies, and the complete opposites of each other, even going down to the name. Huh? The word Ally means to relieve or alleviate, contrasting the word Vex, which means to anger or worry, which is a nice touch from Mojang. I don't think it's a secret that I hate wandering traders, but there is a way to spawn them in every Minecraft day in vanilla Minecraft. Kind of. See, if a world is upgraded to Java Edition 1.14 from a previous version, the timer for when a wandering trader can spawn starts at the time the world was saved. So if the world was saved at noon in 1.13, then upgraded to 1.14, the in-game algorithm tries to spawn a wandering trader every day at noon. Yes, every day. I couldn't think of anything worse to have to deal with. Leave me alone. In Java Edition, baby villagers are the only mobs that do not have a disproportionately large head compared to their adult counterparts. Rather, they're proportionally smaller versions of the adult villager, which doesn't really make sense when you think about it, because babies are supposed to have big heads. Weird. During the development of the frozen ocean biome, polar bears were removed from spawning due to being deemed too sad, but they were eventually added back because it's more accurate to the polar bear's real life status, which is kind of cruel to be honest, because even though it's sad, it's realistic. Those poor polar bears. Minecraft goats are notoriously quite aggressive, but in the first version of the 1.19 update, the goats, yep, those ones, could be eaten by frogs. Yes, your ears didn't deceive you. This tiny little sod could eat this. Thanks, Mojang. I needed this. Okay, ready for me to drop some deep Minecraft lore on you? Sit tight, it's a doozy. According to Minecraft's Visit the Nether, blazes are sentient beings made of pure lava. The article theorizes that they were created by the original inhabitants of nether fortresses to serve as guards, but their creators lost control over the blazes and were subsequently destroyed by them. Wow, I used to like blazes as well. So you know when you're heading towards an ocean monument and this happens? Well, apparently, according to Jeb, the jump scare by an Elder Guardian is unintentional. Instead, he added it to provide a visual cue as to why players get slowed down by mining fatigue. Either way, it's got me multiple times, and I'm sure it'll catch me at some point again. The Minecraft witch is based on Baba Yaga, a witch from Slavic folklore who also lives in a swamp hut. Basically, she was a mysterious little woman from Eastern Europe who, according to a myth, was a witch who could take on many forms. I'm just glad Minecraft takes inspiration from such reliable and trustworthy sources. Do you know what the projectile shot by a shulker is called? Because I didn't. I thought more people would know, but apparently it's called a spark because it sets you on fire, right? Whoa, whoa, ah! The Ravager is one of Minecraft's most terrifying mobs, but Mojang tried to play it down. You see, on the Ravager page on Minecraft.net, they are jokingly compared metaphorically to a very enraged cow. Didn't know your mum was in Minecraft. Sorry. These are two ghasts, one in Bedrock and one in Java. Let's look at some differences. Ghasts use different models between the Java edition and Bedrock edition, and some of their tentacles are different lengths. Also, killing a ghast with their own fireball in Bedrock causes the ghast to turn orange instead of red. Cool. Wither skeletons are the most hellish mob in all of Minecraft. Don't believe me? Well, what if I told you that if a wither skeleton is given a bow, it shoots fire arrows even if the bow doesn't have the flame enchantment? Yeah, it's pure evil. There's no other explanation. A hostile wolf can pathfind like most mobs, but may sometimes skeletons try to jump across a 1 to 2 block gap to get a player. A wolf cannot scale a 2 block gap, so it falls, but it may still manage to damage the player. If a skeleton has a sword or any other melee item, generally with commands, its AI resembles the wither skeleton's AI. It basically becomes a smaller wither skeleton, and it's absolutely petrifying, and just no. What is the only mob native to the nether that can truly swim in water? Zombified piglins, skeletons, and wither skeletons sink in water. Piglin brutes, piglins, and hoglins all also sink in water. Endermen, blazes, and striders take damage immediately in the water, and ghast just ignore the water while floating around. Therefore, magma cubes are the only native nether mob which can truly swim in water, which makes about as much sense as it seems to, because they're made of lava. Don't ask me, I don't know why. Minecraft is a game on several platforms. The one that is not so commonly known is the PC Gamer Minecraft demo, which has some distinct differences compared to Java Minecraft. One of which is that the cows in the PC Gamer Minecraft demo are branded with a PCG logo on their side, in case you forgot which version of Minecraft you were playing. Thanks for reminding me. In the Release Notes Minecraft launcher, there's an encrypted message which looks like this, which translates to, "The axolotls are not what they seem," which is oddly cryptic and mysterious for a block game, but hey, what have they got to hide? It's actually possible for an enderman to cause an iron golem to spawn by placing a pumpkin in the correct position on an arrangement of iron blocks previously placed by the player, which is pretty cool, especially if your world looks like this. Zombie villagers are one of Minecraft's most unique mobs in how they act in-game. But do you want to make them look weird? Well, they have a glitch design when using the Programmer Art resource pack, and look like this. Goofy as hell. Hoglins are notoriously afraid of two things: nether portals and warped fungus. But why? Apparently, they hate the smell of warped fungus so bad that they run at full tilt away from it. And the nether portals? It's the sound that they make. Interesting to see such a fearsome creature act so innocently. It's kind of cute, actually. When I ask you what the biggest mob in Minecraft is, what's your immediate answer? I think the first one that comes to mind is the Ender Dragon, of course, but that's actually wrong. Guys, feast your eyes upon... Yeah. You can make slimes any size up to 256 blocks. And also, since slime's movement speed is tied to its height, it's absolutely rapid as well. Bob the Blob is officially on demon time. Minecraft mobs can be spawned with no AI, so they have, well, no AI. But when you do this to a guardian, something really weird happens. The eye keeps following you, which is really creepy. Almost as if it's saying, "I swear if I was able to move, you'd be minced, mate." Shut up! Okay, I feel safe now. Let's move on. Some carpets on llamas' backs represent certain mobs. For example, a green carpet uses the face of the green creeper, while a purple carpet gains eyes like those of an enderman, which is cool and all, but wait for this one. Because a llama wearing a grey carpet has a mask, similar to that of a superhero or a bandit. What an absolute bloody legend. And lastly, if you want to cry floods of tears, at one point in the Strider's development, before it was added to the game, a Strider out of lava would retract its legs and start to take damage while bouncing around until it died. Similar to how a fish suffocates when it's out of the water. This feature was discarded for obvious reasons, because it was too sad. Oh wait, what's that? This boy right here is indestructible. How? Well, as you can see, this world is empty apart from this one block. So the Enderman has nowhere to teleport to escape my bow. So when I shoot it, yeah, it's decided to destroy the laws of physics once and for all and just become indestructible with a bow. I don't know, man. All these exploits are breaking Minecraft on me. But you know what might cheer you up? This video about 43 Minecraft items and their weaknesses. Fascinating. Okay, thanks for watching. Subscribe!